I'm Dr. Anita Sanchez. I'm Nahua on my mother's side, which some people know as Aztec, and on my father's side, I'm Toltec. And I'm always learning about myself, even though I'm this old. And during COVID, when I did the 23andMe, I found out I'm also from the Amazon, and I have no stories about that, and I've been leading people there every year since 2007. And it tells me that the ancestors are always at work, and the universe is, conspiring on my behalf. Yeah, there's a couple of things that really resonate for me. One is just hearing the stories of people that are Indigenous people that are so diverse. I mean, diverse places. So, from New Zealand to Canada to Russia, Latin America, and then all over here, the Dakota and others. And although the language is different and some of the ceremony is different, they all still, foundation is in the same place, that we're part of the hoop of life, that we're part of nature, not above it, not below it, and that original instruction in various ways, what I was hearing is to care and love for ourselves and care for love for all our relatives. That means not just two-leggeds. That means, the creepy crawler, the winged, all of them, the sun, the moon, everything. It makes me really excited. So that's one thing that was really, really stood out for me. And then the second one was on, in the middle of it, we had what we called a break, so we could do some touring to get to know this place, be on this land and see some of the sacred sites. And so we went to the Wind Cave, which has the origin story of the Lakota people, that, connecting the stars and the cosmos in here, and that the people came through this wind tunnel, this cave. And when I went there, I don't know what I was expecting, but all I can say is that I felt my heart just expanding, just so happy, and yet underneath there was some sadness. But the happiness was far greater. And then when I went to offer my tobacco, and oh my goodness, everything opened up. I felt like liquid coming out of my ears, my nose, my mouth, my eyes, everything. And I felt clean. I felt like I was just rejoicing for the people, that they have such a place and such a knowing of where they come from in a physical way, as well as, in story that could have both physical or not. And a third thing that really, there are a number of elders here that I've been for the last 2.5 years, 3 years, in elder circle with them. One of them is from South Africa, and so there's an elder here I've not seen in person. And then there's an elder from Catherine from New Zealand. I hadn't seen Iya from the Virgin Islands, from St. Croix. I think there were a couple others. And just to be able to see them in person, it just was so good, just hugging them. And then seeing them across, sharing their stories and what's working, and then working on resolutions with them. And it just was wonderful. I realized that, I think we all have, after having to be separated for so long, that human contact, just like it's contact with place, you can't do it through a picture. It's not the same. You can do the best you can do, but it's not the same.